Well, hey guys, the bronchitis hasn't left, so my voice is still all thrashed up. It's actually kind of gotten worse, and then it gets better, and then it gets worse, and I don't know. But anyways, I came out here, and I'm working on the motorcycle right now. I'm going to show you something that's kind of odd. Alright, so I took the bowl off, and, you know, it's been a long time since I've had this apart. And there is some grit that's down in there that I'll have to clean out. But this is even more odd. I have the fuel on. I just looked at this thing and there was no fuel inside this. When I took the bowl off, I turned the fuel back on and there was nothing coming out. So I looked in the line and there's no fuel in the line. So I took some gas and I put it inside and it's still open. The valve is still open. The fuel's still not coming out. But that doesn't look plugged up either. So it looks like I'm gonna have to cut out the fuel line and take this thing all apart and see what the heck's going on. Why isn't the fuel flowing? It's just really odd. If that filter is all clogged up, and it might be preventing the fuel from flowing. Look at this. When I took the fuel line off, I went to cut it, and yeah, it didn't cut. It broke. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. Now, when I separated the two, the pitcock that goes inside the motor here was a little loose, so I had constant dripping of gasoline out of this. So once I took the line out and I got it replaced with new fuel line now, I took it out, cleaned it out a little bit, and then put it in there nice and tight. So yeah, I shouldn't get any leaking, hopefully. I will probably take the opportunity to put a plate underneath here to keep from all this buildup of junk. The torque converter's in pretty rough shape. I'm gonna have to take that off and clean up inside there a little bit. From sitting outside, it looks like the belt has a few rust patches in it, but it still seems to be squishy enough, so I think this is still good. I can't really see any cracking anywhere from heat or anything like that, so yeah, I think this belt's still alright. I took the torque converter off. You can see where the belt was sitting. It rusted. Alright, here's our ring. Yeah, I might have to clean that up. Let's take the torque converter apart here and see what that looks like. Yeah, that's going to need to be cleaned up a little bit too, but I've done enough videos on that, so I don't think you guys need to see that crazy. Yeah, let's look at the engine. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. Yeah, and if I put a plate underneath the engine, that should kind of relieve a lot of that buildup that comes from the dirt and the ground and stuff. Maybe. That's the big iffy. Maybe. Yeah, that doesn't look too good. Well, maybe that's still good. Yeah, yuck. Definitely gonna have to let me take the carburetor off here and see how that looks. I don't know. Well, guys, I got a pretty tricky situation right here. I went to take out the jet, and it's locked in there. It won't come out. I stuck it in my vise, and yeah, I don't know. It just kept breaking the top of the jet apart, and it won't come out. So now get Yep, I'm just tearing the hell out of it. And yeah, I even tried heating this up with my heat gun to make it all nice and warm. But yeah, the jet's stuck down in there. Maybe I'll just pull the carburetor off of one of these other machines that I've got, one of these other engines I've got. Well, we got the new one on there, and it's fitting perfect. Yeah, so now for the old carburetor. It has earned its right to get placed on the shelf amongst the stuff that will most likely never get used again. Now tomorrow I'll probably put this thing back on. I'll probably clean it all up and just wipe it down. I probably won't do too much in-depth cleaning with the thing. But yeah, this is the only engine I've got that's got an electric start. Yep, and funny thing is, this is my first engine I've ever had. The first one. This was also the first one that was on the Batmobile. So it does have a little bit of sentimental value to it. So we're going to try to get it up and working and put it back on the bike. Tomorrow I'm going to put the engine back on. Well, no. Actually, tomorrow I'll probably be doing nothing but cleaning this whole thing up. Taking the chain off and oiling that all up and everything. So, man, I hope my voice goes back to normal because this is crazy. It hurts to talk sometimes. Which does suck because, you know, I do all these YouTube videos and damn, I'm going to have to start using sign language pretty soon. And then nobody's going to know what I'm saying. Alright guys, well I'm going to get out of here. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.